Hello, this video is to show you how to work with SVGs in general, how or what steps you need to follow to upload any SVGs into the Design Space, and also how to work with score lines if necessary. So I'm gonna click on upload and I'm gonna upload one of my designs. So usually once you unzip a folder, you're gonna see two subfolders, one for the PNG file or files depending of the design, and one with the SVG file. I've been recently trying to create one SVG file for the entire design, so it's easier for you to upload it, and that way you don't have to upload many SVGs. And also outside of these folders, you are gonna find a PDF file that has general instructions related to the size, any adjustments if necessary, and also a couple instructions about score lines. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the SVG file, and this is the SVG that I'm gonna upload into the Design Space. So this is the preview that you have of the design, and you can kind of see here that the lines are showing as if they are not the score line, but don't worry about it because it's just the preview. So click on upload and then select your design and then click on insert images. And once you are here, then you are gonna see that the score lines are now showing up as a score. And also you can see here on the layers panel that they say a score. So now the last thing that you need to do is just make sure if they are attached. Sometimes it may happen that they are not attached, so it's a good idea to double check. One way will be, or the simple way will be, just click on make it right away, and then here you can kind of see if the lines are attached or not. So at least for this particular SVG, and you can see that the score lines right here are not attached, and they are showing up here separate, and also this piece here which is to cut. Let's see, where are those lines? There must be somewhere. It's hard to see them, probably here. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna ungroup it, and then we are gonna click on, we can kind of separate these pieces just to have them outside of this, and then since the score lines are okay, they are showing up as a score, then the only thing that we need to do is select the whole thing, and I'm gonna click the attach the first time because not all of them are attached, and then I'm gonna select the whole group again and click attach. That way it's gonna include the score lines right here. So now if I go to make it, they are now here. And this particular SVG has just oval here for personal purposes, so you won't see duplicated score lines for the most part. Okay, and that's pretty much what you will have to do. Now the question will be, what if by chance when I upload the SVG the score lines are not showing up as a score? So the only thing that you will need to do is click here, and it's gonna show up as basic cut instead. So let's say if I click on this one, you can see that this tiny piece is the one that is showing up as basic cut, which means that that line is gonna make a cut instead of scores. But let's pretend that I want it to be a score. So what we are gonna do in that case is I'm gonna select this line, and then I'm gonna go to this section that says operation and then basic cut, and then I'm gonna click on this arrow and I'm gonna select a score. And now it's kind of hard to see. Let me just make it bigger so we can kind of see. So you can see now that it has the score lines right there. And that's what basically you will need to do with all the lines if they were showing up as cut lines when they should be a score. And as I mentioned it, make sure that they are showing up as attached. And you can kind of see here on the layers panel that when they are attached, the clip is showing up as broken or something like that, or with something in the middle, so that means that they are already attached. But the best way to double check is go to make it. It's giving me that error because I make this one too big. And you can kind of see this, so when I make it big, it gives me this error with this icon, which means that it's too big and it's not, my clicker is not gonna be able to cut it. So the easiest way to double check if the lines are attached is just go to make it. Even if you're not gonna start making the cuts, that's okay. You just kind of want to see what you have. Let me just go to cancel and make this one smaller because it's still showing up too big. So I'm gonna click on make it, and then right here now, if you see it, I have these score lines in place, and then the other pieces are where they should be without any other issue. And also this kind of I call it like a preview because it gives me the chance to see how many mattes and colors I'm gonna need. Obviously we may not have all the 5 mattes to be changing one by one, but this is just a good reference to know the colors that you're gonna need and the order that they are gonna be needed, so you have them already with you, and you can kind of keep prepare the paper by colors, and then as soon as you finish your first mat with the cuts, then you replace the paper and then you're good to go, and you also save a little bit of time with that. But right here, so you just double check that the lines are in place, and if everything looks okay, you can just click cancel and then prepare with your paper or save your project, and then for the next time or whenever you are ready to actually cut the pieces. So I hope this video is helpful, but please feel free to contact me anytime if you have questions or any issues about either score lines or the design in general. I will be more than happy to help you. Also, you can leave any comments below regarding anything you want to know, or questions, or any suggestions also. They are always welcome. Happy crafting!